I'm a dumb old guy. When the water spigot was put onto the outside of my house, for whatever reason, somebody decided to plant a bush right in front of the water spigot. Well, they didn't just plant a bush, they planted a sticker bush. So every single time I'd go to put a hose on that thing, I would tear into myself. Then I see this and kind of slap my own forehead going, why didn't I think of that? This is a hose extender. It's called the garden hose stand. It is built like a tank, and it has a 3-year warranty on it as well. I don't know why somebody didn't come up with this ages ago. For under $40, it just took care of the entire situation. You've got about a 3.5 foot hose. This is what's going to go one last time onto your outdoor faucet, and you just put it into play. Then I have a solid brass fixture here that's going to be in front of the bushes or in front of my delicate flowers, so I'm not trampling my plants to be able to get to where I want to go. You've got a big steel stand for all the hose you could ever want. And by the way, Aqua Joe makes a really good 50-foot jacketed hose. And then you've got an on-off switch here and a giant spike to go into the ground so that this thing doesn't wobble.
Yeah,
brilliant.
I mean, it's a great tool because I'm the guy that planted the sticker bush at my own house in front of the hose bib. So this is, like you said, you can use it with different hoses. This is one here. This has the 50-foot Aqua Joe hose on it. And you can see that it's on there, that I could put multiple amounts of hose on there. So I could probably put, up to about 150 foot of the fiber jacket on there. This guy here, this is a traditional 100-foot hose. So just to show you, the entire 100 feet of hose fits on here. So that's the beauty of this. I can get up to 125 feet of hose on here. I hook it up however I want to do it. You can put it in potted plants like I have here if you want to do that. But it's got that steel powder-coated stake on the bottom that all you simply do is you just step on it. So when you step on it, and watch, I'll actually just take this guy off here and I'll show you. So take the hose off, and then you'll see what we're talking about. So there's a big steel stake on the bottom there. And you can see when I go to put this guy, sorry guys, didn't mean to switch it up on you. But this stake right here, all right, it's pointy on the end, so it'll go right in there. Then all you simply do is take it and you step on it. So I have some stones in here and stuff like that. Doesn't matter, all right? You can see you just pound it in there with your foot. That's all you need. It's really easy to assemble too. So a couple of push pins in the back on this guy here. The bottom piece is all one. The top piece slides in there, push pins here. There's your hose connection there. This is your extendable hose right there. Little wing nut here. It's going to put this piece on so you can set the hose on it. So simply twist that on. You can't go wrong with this thing. I love that it's all powder coated steel because let's face it, it's going to get wet. It's going to be outside. It's going to last. That's why we can put that 3-year warranty on it because we know it's going to last because of the way we made it.
Preseason pricing, you're going to save yourself a few bucks. We're at $39.95. QVC price is $44. It's amazing how many Sun Joe products that I've got in my barn, my shed, my garage, or in this case, right in the front yard. I only have one external spigot on my house. A lot of houses have one in the front and one in the back. I don't. I only have one in the front. So I have to run a lot of hose to get to what I need to water. And I bought mine last year. It took 5 minutes for the installation, but it meant I wasn't tromping through the flower bed every time I wanted to turn on the garden hose. And there was no way to get around that last year before I installed this. So I've been thrilled with it, Sean. It's done a perfect job.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely love mine. So again, I have a hose bib out at the back of the house. I have one on the side. But I put one out on the corner of the garage here. The problem is they put it 6 inches off the ground. So just to get a hose on the end makes it really tough. This guy here with the little fiber jacket connection piece goes right on there. I have this, put it in a flower pot right on the garage, right on the driveway outside the garage here. So now I have a hose where I want it. It's stored nice and neat so I don't have any issues there. And you know what? it's great because it's not laying on the ground. I can see it. It's organized. All you simply do when you go to turn it on, you can take your hose off. You turn it on here because your other piece is connected to the faucet.
Yep.
So I'm not fighting that sticker bush anymore. I mean, it makes it so much easier. It's just a smarter idea. It's one of those where you and I always say to each other, why didn't we think of that? So,
well, Sean, the sad part is you and I both know why we didn't think of that. we're not as bright as those guys who actually think of this stuff. we got one more item to share together, my good friend, and it is the Hedge trimmer. Now, this is a unique situation. I just want to point it out. Joe makes this Hedge trimmer available with the battery charger and battery, or without the battery and battery charger. I am currently out of inventory on the one that includes